I haven't had a good start. Things are going well, then the handle fell off my detector. I guess it's like a Yugo. You got to go in and retighten up all the bolts every now and then, but all good. I took another one apart. I'm ready to get busy. I found the road. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. This is the old road that goes to Crooked Nail Ranch. I found it through aerial maps and everything, and just kind of the lay of the land. And I'm pretty confident this is it. So if this is it, this is going to be something that proves it's Crooked Nail Ranch. I just dug up my first signal. It was the 60s, actually after 1,000,000 cans. And that's it. And it's falling apart. And now that I look at it, I believe it is simply a smashed up can too. But it's a nice looking one. It's a good 80 signal, not real deep at all. It's almost too good to be an 80 signal. So it may just be a can of yams. It's a good time for a can of yams. It is a can of yams. I feel it and I hear it. I got a new shovel and I'm not sure if I'm happy or not. You'll know if I'm happy, because I'll show it by clapping my hands. That is nice. I hit it with a shovel. That's a bummer. Let's move. I sent my shovel down and it slid down this hill. So let's go get it. But as I was sliding down this hill, excuse me, I don't know what's come over me today. As I was looking down this hill, I saw this. Oh, that's salad dressing. Now, how in the world did that get up here? I think it is. You know what I bet it is? One of those things they hide in the woods. And you go find it. What do you think? You think that's what it is? Quality. That's some interesting jargon. Well, that's interesting. That's 2 bottles right here in this green zone. What does that tell you? I'll tell you what it tells me is that somebody threw 2 bottles right here. Let's go to another spot. I'm a little winded. I don't know if you can tell by just me going. I don't have this thing on that fisheye stuff where everything looks like it's a bowl. It's really a bowl right now. I'm standing on top of this hill. The interesting thing is, I was on the road, which was right down there, and the next thing I know, I didn't find anything. So now I'm up on top of the world, looking kind of down on creation. The only explanation I can find is that I walked up here. So now I'm a little out of insight. I'm looking at my my numbers on the front of the screen, see if we're really even talking to anybody. Yeah, it's true. I'm up here. We got to load the wagon because all my research, including shaking the 8-ball and waiting for the little thing in the jelly to stop spinning, it says it looks promising. That was the last sign I needed that this was a spot. But it's not, so let's move. I decided to try it anyway. Check this out, how high I am. Can you tell? There's a regular road way down there. But I just got a 59 as I was descending on my descent. And the only reason I'm gonna dig it is because I bought this thing to find metal. true it's a 59. And most likely not anything too spectacular, but I'm way up here where nobody other than me, okay, and y'all now would be up here. My guess is the head stamp, because before the asphalt was here, the roads were horseback ridden, of course, and you could just sit anywhere and hunt off of any ridge. Huh. It's a piece of brass. You know, that's actually an interesting piece of brass because it is hollow on that end. You may stop spinning it around so you can get a good look at it. Or do you may just keep doing this? Look at that, isn't that neat? You can see it's been obviously shot, but why is it hollow? What would be in that end? And now that I don't know. Wait on you. I almost threw in the oh man, that's no fun. I almost threw in the shovel too soon because I just got that signal. The cool thing about aluminum foil, it can be 30 years old and you can still manipulate it. Almost to the bottom of the hill. I had to stop and play telephone a little bit, but similar signal right here. I'm just walking and swinging. Oh, it's more foliation. I got it. We'll harvest it. Gotta be something else out here. God, it's beautiful out here, isn't it? Even that stick, where it ever so gently moves. Sometimes when there's nothing in the woods, you go where the libraries are. The library czar. It's like the Tsar of Russia. This is the library czar on the front. And there is the library on the back. This is a 75. An Oso. Shallow. Oh man, this is my third one. I don't know if I showed you the second one. The first one was a Tsar. This is a 91 library. It's a nice one. It's difficult to maintain hole integrity when the hole is small. This is an 80s. This is a mold spore. Or a dirty nose blowing napkin that somebody didn't want anymore. This has to be owned to work. I like it because it's almost like a little bird chirping in the background. Could it be? It is. Another library. This is a pretty healthy 58, but I think I see it. It's quality, but the majority of the lever's gone, so it's not really a wall hanger. This is a little bit larger denomination. Not to be confused with the Southern Baptist, but somewhat. He could have been a leader, I don't know. This is another spot, but got a pretty good 80 signal right here. Oh, I thought it was a horseshoe. It is not a horseshoe. It is that thing.